Hello, good afternoon, or good morning, whichever is the case where you are listening. Um, we welcome you to our show, our broadcast. This is Brain Power Breakthroughs um, with my co host, Lorianne Garner. My name is Jon Anfinson. We welcome you to our show. Um, Lorianne is not with us today. She is traveling. So I will be your host. And let's spend 20 or 25 or 30 minutes together and see what we can find out. Got an interesting thought today. Actually had a, a previous client of mine, a young adult in their low 20s, that actually reached out and said, Jon, I Googled something. That should make you worry right off the top, right? Anyway, this is this is what they sent me. This is what I want to talk about today. And I'm hoping that in the process of going through this today, that we can come up with some questions and come up with some ideas that we can build upon on some episodes in the future here that Lorianne and I will be most gracious to share with you all. So, the question that my previous client had, he said, Down, I went to Google. You know that if you ever need an answer to something, you're supposed to Google it, right? Well, this is what he did. He said, I had a question, but I already had the answer that I would put to the question. But I was curious to see what Google said. So here was his question, very generic question. It was, what is the biggest issues that teens and 20-year-olds are facing in today's society? I thought that was interesting, very interesting. Um, so here's what I did. Let me bring it up here because I don't want to. Oh, come on. It's amazing when you're on your computer and you're already working in a platform and you need to go somewhere else. Yeah, that's, yeah. As you can tell, I am not the IT guru, the techie of the family. Yeah. Um, so this is kind of the approach that we took on this. Um, okay. So again, the question was, what is the biggest issues that 20 somethings are facing in today's society? This is the answer that Google gave my client: forming new healthy relationships. One of the hardest things about being in your early 20s, early to late 20s, it says, is forming new relationships. It goes on and says, while you're in college, it's easy to meet like minded students and find new friends. However, when you're out of school and you become an adult and you start working full time, this becomes much more difficult. So basically, what I did was I reached out to a few of my previous clients. They're all still in their teens, late teens, and early 20s. And I said, my question for you is this: do you agree or disagree with Google's statement? And do you have a comment either way on it? So here's what I've come up with. Here's what, and I say I came up with, here's what my previous clients have come up with. And it's interesting because each of them has a different life going on right now. Okay. In regards to what they're doing, what they're in the middle of, and where they live. So a little bit different in each one of them. Prime example, this first response. This person came back with the response of, for me, my biggest issue is being able to afford life. He goes on and says, a 40-hour work week at minimum wage doesn't cover any expenses and just barely covers an apartment. So even if two people worked minimum wage, they'd still have trouble affording to live with car, utilities, insurance, phone, internet, and other bills. Dating is one I always hear from my friends: where to find good men without going on dating apps or going out to bars. Take it he got that from his girlfriend. A huge theme and this is in this person was in regards to relationships and specific ones. I want to venture off on a little bit on this one. This person said, it seems to be a huge theme that I see where there's women who do not know how to get out of relationships that are unhealthy or abusive. I will be the first one to tell you, okay, if you are in an unhealthy or abusive relationship, yeah, the easy answer to that is get out. I get it. That's the easy answer. Here's the big question to that though. How and where do you go? Okay. First thing I would do is if you're a college student, if you're in school, if you're if you're still in high school, or if you're a college student and you are in an abusive relationship, the first thing I want you to do is go to your school counseling office and let them know you are in an abusive relationship and ask for help. These people will bend over backwards to help you, whether it's get you in front of a police officer or just to get you in front of a counselor that can help you with the mentality issue that you'll be facing with this. And I get it. That's ugly. Ooh, I don't wish that on anybody. So my request is if you are in a relationship issue that has abuse in any way, shape, or form in it, please get help. And if you can't find help, my email's in the show notes. Email me. Tell me where you're at. I will find someone to connect you with that will help you get out of harm Okay. I don't want anybody in harm's way, especially when it comes to relationships. Here's the thing that I've learned about relationships. We are, it's our choice to have a relationship with someone or not. And if that person that I was considering having a relationship with is causing me harm or doing wrong things, may not even be to me, it may be to somebody else. I heard about a couple once where the the female's best friend had her best friend's boyfriend beat a guy up for, okay, that's not right. Don't do that. Don't play those games. Okay. Relationships are supposed to be good. We want good relationships in our lives. Don't ruin it by being ugly, please. Because good relationships can become fantastic relationships. And fantastic relationships can bring you a total lifetime of joy. I'd focus on that. Okay. A long time ago, and most of you know by now that I was part of John Maxwell's coaching and speaking team. One of John's first books that I ever read was a book titled Becoming a Person of Influence. And I'm going to tell you, that was a business book. Okay. It was about being a business person. How to become a real good leader is what it was all about. But I will tell you, I learned so much more about just being a good person, being a person of influence, being a friend of influence, being a partner of influence. I mean, I look at my wife and I right now, and oh my gosh, the influence that we share with each other, being strong partners, I will not trade for anything. We focused on being as influential to each other as we could be and as strong for each other as we could be. Okay. Um, yeah, I wouldn't have traded that for anything in the world. So, yeah, Becoming a Person of Influence by John Maxwell. Whether you're looking to become a big leader in your business or whether you're just looking to become a very influential person in your family's lives, in your friends' lives, in your partner's lives, strong recommendation there for you. Okay. So anyway, that's let me move on to the next answer type thing here so we can get going. Like I said, relationships, two things. You control them. It's your choice if you want that relationship. And two, if you're having issues, reach out to me. I will be more than happy to help you. I will get the help for you. I don't want anyone to struggle with a relationship. All right. So, um, I will say this next answer, and I'm going to kind of, I'm going to, add it in with a couple of things here. This next answer is it's a person from California. Okay. And I understand that there's issues in California. Okay. Cost of living is high. The taxes are high. There's a lot of different life things going on in California. Okay. If you're living in California and you want help with this answer, send me an email. I have friends out in California. I have family members out in California. I can connect you with people out there that can help you find a way to make a nice living in this state. I get it. It's difficult. There's some people out there that are really having a hard time making ends meet in that state. And I get it. Okay. Reach out to me. I'll connect you with people that can help. All right. Um, so one of the other things that I wanted to talk about was um, healthy and to get back to this healthy relationship thing again, remember this is your choice. All right. But here's what's going to happen. Okay. Someone is going to want to be a member of your inner circle. And for some reason, you're going to have to tell them no. And whatever that reason may be, it doesn't matter. They just may not be a solid fit for you right then. Okay. Now, what might happen if you tell this person no? They pitch a major hissy fit. Okay. But remember, one of the things we talked about early in from our Four Agreements book is don't take things personally. All right. If this person that you told no pitches a major hissy fit, that's a them issue, not a you issue. That's a them issue. But here's what I want you to think about. Instead of just telling them no and walking away, tell them what it would take to become a member of your inner circle. Okay. You can come to me and say, Jon, you're not ready to be in my inner, I'm not ready to have you in my inner circle yet. And I'm going to go, why? Why not? Doggone it. I'm a good person. You're going to want me in your inner circle. Here's what you do. Okay. Don't sugarcoat it to them, but give them reasons, give them specific things that you're looking for in a person that is a member of your inner circle. So here's what I want you to do, Jon. To be a member of my inner circle, number one, I need you to be more bold. I need you to step up and be more bold. Number two, you need to stop letting people walk all over you. Number three, I want you to be more impeccable with your word. The term integrity means a lot to me. I want it to mean a lot to you too. So show me that the term integrity is not just lip service for you, that it means something. I want you to show me that you desire to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And that means when it comes to work as well. You and I both know you're on a dead end job. Put yourself out there. Find something that's worthwhile to you, that means something to you, that you can develop and grow with, that's going to make you grow as an individual. You want to be a part of my inner circle? You show me those things, and I will definitely consider you for a part of my inner circle. Now, this isn't something that happens overnight. This takes time. I didn't ask you to do things that you could just flip a light switch and they're done. You got work to do. But you bring me that work and we'll talk again. That's what I want you to understand about relationships. If you give someone definitive, absolute demands in regards to what it would take to be a part of your inner circle, I promise you, they will bend over backwards to show you that they are willing to do those things that you're asking of them. But you've got to be bold in your demanding of them. Okay? When you're strong, they'll be strong. When you come with integrity, they'll come with integrity. When you come showcasing the best version of you could possibly be, they're going to come showing you the best version of themselves that they can possibly be. So that was my thoughts for today. I wanted to share with you what this previous client of mine shared and asked about. But I also wanted to get into a little bit about the relationship thing because, of course, that's what Google said. So I wanted to make sure we got Google's answer in there. So yeah. Now, my request from you is this. If you have any questions in regards to anything I brought to the table today, please go to the show notes and send me an email. My email address is down there. It's eaglescoaching@gmail.com. Send me an email in regards to any questions you have regarding relationships, whether you're in the middle of one, whether you're starting one, whether you've got an abusive one. Please, 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 by all means. If you are in an abusive relationship, I want to help you get out as fast as possible. Nobody needs to be in that position. Nobody. If you have any other questions in regards to what we discussed today, by all means, send them to me in an email. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I would like to take some of this information that we gleaned from some of my clients that I've worked with here in the past. Maybe we can branch up more on some of it and have some more discussions with you about this in future podcast sessions. I know Lorianne would love to talk about relationships. She's always really, really cool about that. I'm glad you got on board with me today. Sorry, Lorianne couldn't make it, but like I said, she's in flight somewhere. She's traveling. So, but as always, subscribe, hit the little subscribe button down there and click on the little bell thing that makes you get notified when we have a new show out. We love bringing information to you guys. We love being able to help you guys. That's what Lorianne and I, that's why we started this. And this was her baby. She started this. She asked me to join her. Talk about a blessing. I'm honored. I truly am honored to be a part of this. And I'm honored to help you guys. Like I've said in past episodes, I spent 32 years working with young adults. I wouldn't have traded any of it for nothing. And I wouldn't trade any of what I'm doing right now for nothing. I enjoy helping. I enjoy giving you guys tools to make your way in today's society and to not only make your way in it, but to make it easier. Okay. So love you all. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. And, if got any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you out, answer them. Um, oh, share these with your friends, especially if they've got teenagers or, young adults. Um, but yeah, share these with your friends because we want to get as many people helped as we can out there, and it's always good to be able to do that. So, um, like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Um, Look forward to getting Lorianne back on board with us. Um, Send any questions our way. Outside of that, hey, gang, have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Um, I'm honored to be here for you, but let's enjoy life. Sounds like a great idea if you ask me. So, thank you again for your time. Look forward to the next one. Bye bye.